Good evening, fellow citizens of Nigeria. Please, I want you all to watch this video. Babu Hausa, wallahi, Babu Hausa, but I've told somebody to translate what this guy is saying in this video. So the confidence that these bandits have now, that they will be doing TikTok live, IG live, they will be calling live, they will be doing press release. Number one question, and the only reason why I want to respond to this guy, Shebi, they told us that we should, all of us should register our SIM card with NIN. So does it mean that these bandits, their SIM cards are not registered with NIN, to the point that the government cannot help us to trace the location where they are using this thing to call? Number two, according to what has been flying all over the media, that the government has told them that the government will tell them that they should wait for instruction before any army will attack the bandits. If not so, obviously, this thing has become an economic business value for some people. Because I don't know why I will see the person that want to gun me down and I cannot gun the person down. I will first receive instruction. So according to what is all over the media, the Nigerian army are protecting the bandits instead of protecting us. Bros, Babu Hausa will lie, Babu Hausa. But what you say you want to do, that people will start coming for our politicians. Make una do them fast. Because this kidnapping, these videos that we see as cause mental torture to us, to the point that somebody like me, this is, I have to go and collect prescription. This is my name on the prescription. I cannot sleep. I've told my doctor that it's like I'm depressed, I'm having mental problem for them to give me this. So we have gotten to the point where when we see all these things, that our own children are being kidnapped, we have this mental disturbance. Listen, if you hit a common police officer, IG will come and tell you that you have beat the whole police system. So if you kidnap one child, whether that child is mine or not, you have attacked all mothers. So you can imagine the mental trauma that we are going to. Walai, make you do do quick. Carry our politicians. If you need their address, put your TikTok handle. People will forward march the same way they have been tagging Donald Trump to be fast. We will give you their information. Nigerians will give you. Me, I don't know. They will give you their information. Hold our politicians. They are the ones putting us in this problem. Hold all of them. Don't pity them. As a matter of fact, don't ask for ransom. Do what you like to our politicians. Because anything or there be, we don't know anything. We are only innocent citizens. And unfortunately, we are Nigerians. But we are the ones suffering. Now, Inspector General of Police, Mr. Gbetokun, I respect you. You see those withdrawal, those police that presidents, my father told you to withdraw. Please, the ones in body long, withdraw them. All the security following our ministers and commissioners and senators, withdraw them. They don't need any protection because they are the ones causing all this trouble. You people who sit there in the Senate, you cannot deliberate on how to solve the problem of Nigeria. What we have been hearing for the past 1 year is the one Akpabio touch somebody blessed. They will see Akpabio want to sleep with somebody. More important tribal matters have been on ground. They bought $1 billion of car for president's wife. They are renovating National Assembly. They are renovating presidential villa. This 2025, we have not heard anything concerning the important attack on the people that are disrupting security and peace of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, okay, madam, Funani, carry them. They are very useless to us. Carry all the politicians. They are very, very useless. Carry them. The kind of money the bandits need, the politicians, they have it in their hand. So all these ones that you are carrying, going to church, kidnapping innocent children in school, you are just suffering us. We are not the people you should face. Face those people. Bundle them. Carry them. Do anything you want with them. Any minister where you see, we will help you to print them. Everybody should print photos of their commissioner, senator, ministers, and let the bandits carry them. Because I don't know how bandits is operating with SIM card, NIN, and our government cannot trace them. And you will be talking of negotiating. They should bring 3 billion. They should bring 3 billion. Now, as you are Tinubu, this is the time when people should set up state police. Amotekun. You people should lift the ban that you put on Sunday Igboho. Let Igboho come and help us. All the Yoruba powers. Somebody will be kidnapping our children. You have made life miserable for us. Carry them. They are very useless to us. Very useless. Carry them. Anything you want to do with them, do it. Now then go and find political position. Not stand anybody go anywhere. If now my papa picking where they APC, carry them, all of them. That does not they just make life miserable for us. Every day you wake up, you come to the internet, you will see case of kidnap, case of this. We cannot even think or read or live in peace again just because of a failed system. Hey, Awusa, carry them. Carry our politicians. If now what we talk about that video, everybody should be, you know how to enter Abuja. Make una go there. Don't forget weekend. Carry all of them.
Nigeria not be your country. You don't have a country again. No, all this is when you not get country again. No, this country not be for you. May you know where you belong. Nigeria is a bandits country. Country will be say bandits go come online, go make video well, call brother for TikTok, AK-47. They tell you say see me for here, what you go fit do. Government not go do anything. But if me will be ordinary citizen, come online, come make video, condemn the action of the bandits, criticize them, they go grab me, come my location, come lock me up, show me for life imprisonment. And you feel say by now, if you see the feel say social media post and talk of solve Nigeria problem, you are deceiving yourself. When I see many of them, they pressure people like the video, get go and talk about Nigeria. If you notice for the past how many days, I never have to post. I'm not doing post because I'm not even happy. Life hard though. Life they very, very hard though. You know, this life hard though. It should be like that as I tell you like this now. You know the amount of evil things when they go on for Nigeria at the same time, they are too much. Kidnapping, killing, terrorism, many things at the same time. The thing is too much. It should be like the way I tell you like this now. You know the way family say they go church. Now family they go church. Maybe your mama, papa, sister, siblings, everybody think go church. Now let's imagine on a good Sunday, today na Sunday now. I not really go church now, but my father, mother, and sisters and brothers, all of them go church. You can't say they buy everybody for that church. As you come back from where you go, you can't discover see your family will go church. They buy all of them for that place. What type of life you say you won't live again? If you like get the full world, that life not go feel sweet you again for this life. Now so some people that condition some people day life. Talk not fit solve Nigeria problem. See what you have to happen to una the Kalu, Abi Kanu. Person wey full tribe go dey the back, but he say government not see they crap am go lock am up. See the problem of Nigeria. You are not safe. You not get right to complain about the fact that you not safe. Then the government not protect you. Person carry gun they pursue you. You not carry gun pursue the person back, and you not get right to talk about the person who they pursue you. If not, the same government will carry you, go lock you up. Wait till I want to talk now, they cannot never talk before. That man said everything. Even when Tinubu never become president, the man don't talk about before. That might be like prophet. He talk about before the plan of Nigeria. Now after Buhari, Tinubu go rule Nigeria. This man talk all these things before. Go watch your old videos. Where he land them for place where we say the same people will even fight for, not even defend them again. Make I talk. You go talk, TikTok. You go talk not fit solve Nigeria problem. Social media post, if you like, the video talk about Nigeria. You not get waiting the video watch up for social media. If you reason I don't even want fight for you, come on your mind from then now. No say you not get country again. You dey pressure on that person make go talk about Nigeria problem. Whereas the same you, I will go check your page. Your recent post now, you are a woman, you carry woman, come on go to shop talking for more. When I feel on my wife for Nigeria, be the amount of anger where they inside me now, not even make this video because I even come online, thought I will come online, we all go offline because the amount of babas really go on for this country too much. And if I use the anger wey dey inside me to talk about the things wey dey go on for this country, if you even land me for place wey be say I no plan for, and if you land me for that place, you cannot fight for me. Understand all these things? Because people don't pass through that way before, it not end up well for them. And that fear the government they create in the hearts or in the minds of the people. Una the Kalwe full tribe, more than many states, more than up to 6 states, they this man back. People will love him, but still here you see what they do. You not get what you want to talk now. The banditry, the insecurity, even Tinubu becoming the president of Nigeria after Buhari. That time never even planned election. The man said all these things that time. Even when they never happened, those things are happening now. But you see what they use the eye see. Then you want to put me in that same spot. I don't love Nigeria past my life. I love Nigeria. No, I don't love Nigeria. Me, I love my life. If you get the opportunity to leave this country, you can afford it. Do more. Now you know. If they find one talk for you, talk. If you stop bandits from doing what they want to do. The problem of Nigeria is very, very simple. The president and the present government, they are not capable to handle the problem of the country. They're not fit solver. It's very, very obvious.
In karin abubuwan da ni yi magana na faɗi haru dole ni ce shahararren dan ta'addana yana da bindiga ta guda 500 hannu ne jami'an tsaro sun haka moshi ni faɗi an kai shi office din lamur da kaca da hannu ne shi wannan karamin ministan tsaro ya buga waya yace an kama yaro ne a sake shi yace da bindiga sama da 500 ina maimaitawa na in ba ku jiya maganganu na suna nan ni abin da nika cewa duk wanda ka jin an yi mai ƙarya ko an yi ba daidai ba ya kai Murtala Bello kotu in Murtala Bello bai kawo hujja ga magana ce ba a faɗa ma duniya ƙarya ta yake kuma wani kashe kowa ƙarya don haka an ka ce to turu yaron ka ne ko yaro ne bashar yana nan rayu bai mutu ba hoto ne yanzu haka yana can lokacin lamar yana DIG FIB ya zo ya bada hoto ne ya rubuta takarda cewa ya amshe shi a madadin matawallin Maradon.
While I want the international community to hear that a fearless cleric scholar by the name of Murtala is asserting and alleging and saying that the current state minister of defense of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is an accomplice to these bandits, that there were situations that one that was in possession of almost 500 arms was arrested under Murtala when he was the DIG of Special Investigation Bureau of the police, and same this state minister of defense called that they arrested his boy, they should release him, and of which they did. And secondly, this fearless Islamic cleric scholar is also alleging that this same state minister of defense, Matawale, bought cars for Bello Turji, the renowned bandit and terrorist that is a havoc in Nigeria today. That this same minister sat on several occasions with him as well and gave him money. And Tinubu's government is not doing anything about this. This cleric scholar is alive. He has not been apprehended to actually prove whether what he's saying is wrong. And nobody has countered what he's saying is wrong. And in this same vein, the same Tinubu's government now is sending this same minister of defense that is alleged to do these things to go and address the same issue of insecurity in this region. So I want the world to be aware of how Tinubu's government is actually trying to address this issue of insurgency in Nigeria.
This is our current Minister of State Defense. Look how sensitive that position is, and look at the individual that is manning it. When you look at us as a generation where the gap between leadership and our generation is so wide, we look at the helplessness of our state, the helplessness of the youth, how power is so far away from reach, and how these guys keep recycling rubbish and using it to manage this country. Do you know that leaders like this have kept this continent have kept this continent in retrogression. We have not been able to evolve as a people. We have not been able to evolve as a people because we have leaders who do not know what they are doing in those positions. We have not been able to create systems that award people or that pick and select people who are conversant with that position of office. So everything is politics. Defense, you will give a class teacher. You give a politician. A sensitive position like that is held by a politician. Why? Because you want to make, as far as he stays in power, he's untouchable. We need to make a decisive effort as youth of this country, as citizens of this country, to be able to see ourselves in position of power. If not, now tears. We are all going to cry premium what? Tears. Premium tears. How come that since the US said they were intervening, we've been seeing an increase in terrorist attack? Why is there an increase in terrorist attack? It's to justify the USA. You know what's funny? Is the fact that we don't even make our weapons. We don't manufacture our own weapons. The same country we want to invade us, and the same country where they supply us weaponry. That's to tell you our lack of innovation. Are you trying to tell me that China does not manufacture their own weapons? Is that what we are saying? Or other countries are not in charge of their defense? We are so porous. What's our means of communication between security and parastatals? Is it not WhatsApp? Our politicians, how do they communicate? All their gossip, all their plotting, is it not on socials? Is it not on WhatsApp? Who owns WhatsApp? Which country is the owner of WhatsApp from? And all these individuals are part of the what? Ministry of War. So at any point in time, when they see or read any message that either pose a threat or is not a benefit to these people, what will happen? They will present it. So everybody, all here don't stain their shirts. Our generals, our military, all of them, their hands have been soiled. So they no fit talk. And that's how they will sit down and things will stop. It is very clear. It is what? Very clear that the interest of this country is not in the hands of the politicians that are in that position of power. And it's important that we start making what? Decisive efforts and action towards removing them from these positions. Otherwise, what will happen? They will continue to hand it over to people that do not satisfy these offices. And that is how we continue to go down and down and down. I made a video. People are talking. Everybody wants to be intelligent. Use common sense and have sense. Use what? Common sense and have sense. Because any suffering endured by a generation will become what? The inheritance of their children.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. Seriously, I don't know what is the rationale behind Tinubu's choice of making the current Minister of State for Defense the Minister of State for Defense. You don't make a politician the Minister of Defense. You're supposed to make someone who is a seasoned veteran or someone who had fought or has so many intelligence about the military and how to combat the Minister of Defense. We are supposed to be choosing people based on their antecedent and what they've done, their profession, and not politicians at all. Look at, you've made a politician who has been indicted for so many things by several publications and that allegedly had something to do with all these bandits and terrorists that are ravaging the north and the southern part of the country today, the Minister for State for Defense. And look at the situation happening in the country today. The country is unsafe and there's unrest everywhere. Nobody is safe in this country today because the terrorists are on the loose. The bandits are on the loose. They are even making videos online and threatening to kidnap the president. Is it making any sense? The effrontery, is it for me? And this is a country where if someone comes out to give a security report or details on how to, or maybe if someone comes out to voice their anger and displeasure concerning what the government is doing, they get him arrested as soon as possible. But to arrest these terrorists, these people, bandits that are terrorizing Nigerians, it is a Herculean task for the current government. How are you going to restore the hope that Nigeria is supposed to repose in its own government? Can't you see that people are already failing the masses already? When it comes to taxation, when it comes to like inflicting pain on the masses, you don't look at all. You don't look back before you do that. But when it comes to preserving their lives and preserving their businesses and like ensuring that there is a peaceful, livable environment for everybody, the reverse is the case. Nobody does anything about that. The situation of Nigeria in the last few weeks has been worrisome, and if it's not a worrying case for you, then you shouldn't be called a Nigerian, because the case of kidnapping, the case of killing and banditry, the worsening case of insecurity in this country is alarming now. And the people who are supposed to swing into action are not even doing, they don't even know their responsibility. They don't know their duty jurisdiction. They don't know what to do. All is just to like kind of engage themselves in banters and politics and charade just because of 2027 election. Who are going to be the people? Who are the people going to vote for you if there is no peace, and if Nigerians who are supposed to like kind of come out to the ballot to come and vote are not there? If you allow these terrorists to run over Nigerians and nobody is there and there is fear in the land, who are the people you're trusting to come out and come and vote you come 2027? Why don't you drop your plans for 2027 and face the problem we're having today in the country? The government needs to come out clean, and fish out these people that are causing this mayhem that we're having. The government needs to like kind of be very careful on the type of appointment they make and on the type of people they give publicity to. Look at Gumi, that is all about making cases for these bandits and these terrorists ravaging and causing problem in the country. Nobody, it seems that he's bigger than the country because nobody is coming out to see anything about him. And he's bold and like going about making interviews and even like calling for amnesty for these criminals that are causing this problem we are facing in this country. Is it the type of country where there is no equality, there is no justice? And this is the same country that convicted and sentenced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment when he had done nothing wrong. All he did was just to seek for justice for his people and to have their own state, since the country it's not palatable for the Igbos or for Nigerians to live in. That's just the only crime. Let's take, for instance, if Gumi was coming from the other part of the country, would he still be making the comments he's making today without being arrested? He would have been arrested by now. But look at, he's going about granting interviews and saying all sorts of things, and even workers, ministers in the federal government, ministers in the current cabinet are also alleged of so many acts of terrorism, but nothing is happening to them because they believe they are bigger than the government, and even the government is scared of them. When are we going to wake up as a country to fix this problem and challenge it, to weed out these people that are the destructive elements to the growth and development of this country? When are we going to man up? When are we going to have that political will? When is the government going to say that enough is enough to do this? Nigerians are weeping every day. Nigerians are crying every day, going through one tribulation, going through one problem or the other, but yet you can't still give them the basic, which is security. Then you're not supposed to be called a government, because a government that cannot cater for the needs of its people and that cannot secure the lives of its own people, it's no longer a government again. This is so annoying. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.